Okay, I already made a video of this meteor that was I caught coming in here on this weather cam, this Canadian weather cam, whatever you call them. All right, you see this coming in here. Uh, what I just think I think I might have just figured something out. Okay, so supposedly we have a celestial system right out there on the pretty between us and the sun, right? And it brought a lot of debris in with it. Okay, now so this celestial system's coming in, and you got things like this coming into the atmosphere, and I mean this thing. You can see it. I'm going to get into it here in a minute. It's a whole lot bigger than that. This skirted the atmosphere. You see how it's hot? That's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, this thing's like this big, and when I start playing with the saturation and stuff here in a minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. But we got all of these theories, all right, and this is all real information. There's no camera tricks here. I'm on this government website, and I've already lost some frames here because you lose them as time goes on, but there's still enough here to show you. If you could go back earlier in the day, they were chemtrailing like crazy right here, okay? Now, I think I might have just accidentally figured something out here. Now, where they were chemtrailing like crazy, you have this fairly large meteor coming in, right? Look at this thing just come in there. And what's that tell you? It's hot. It's in the atmosphere, okay? So if you were spraying aluminum, barium, and things like that in the atmosphere, there's a lot of different theories out there. I've talked about a lot of theories. It may be that there's an ice age coming and this traps the heat in the atmosphere, or they're using it to block out the sun simulator and all that stuff. And but here's another theory that I have. If we're in asteroid alley right now because there is some sort of a celestial system coming in, and you wanted things like this, right? You wanted these meteors that are just basically would be bombarding us. What would you do? You would try to put friction in the atmosphere, right? Because when this thing comes in, it's going through the atmosphere and it's heating up, it's heating up, it's heating up. Of course, this one didn't make it all the way in. It didn't look like it. I mean, I hadn't watched the news. Hell, it could have hit somewhere and I don't realize it. But you see it. Okay, let's go forward. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's heating up. Look at it heat up. It's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. Okay, and it's starting to skip. All right, so that thing was coming into Earth like this, and these chemtrails, they knew it was coming, right? They can see these things coming, and they know you got a sizable, maybe it's in orbit or something like that, or it's just coming straight at us or whatever, but they can see it coming a long ways off. So they start spraying all these chemtrails up there, and the reason they're doing that is if this does have aluminum in it, well, that's going to create friction. All right, the aluminum is going to create friction. As this meteor's coming in, it's heating it up. It's heating it up, and what it's doing is pushing it. It would try to push it. It would either try to make it skip because the atmosphere is thicker and it's got aluminum in it that's going to either allow it to skip, or it's going to heat it up to where if it does hit, it's going to be a whole lot smaller than it would have been if you wouldn't have put that friction in the atmosphere, right? I mean, I'm just thinking here, okay? Don't quote me on any of this. I mean, everybody's got their working theories on what's going on here, but this one actually, you get a little evidence here to kind of show that there might be something to this.